What's good, guys? It's Ron's Rides. I have a 2015 Maserati Ghibli and a 2017 Maserati Ghibli here, both pre-owned and ready to be sold. And this video is going to be your buyer's guide on what to look for when buying a used Maserati. All right, so on the left we have a 2017 Maserati Ghibli S with 11,000 miles on it. And then we have a 2015 Maserati Ghibli SQ4 with 24,000 miles on it. Now on these cars you see certified pre-owned vehicle, okay? And those stickers are not to be taken lightly. These are pretty much $2,000 stickers. And what I mean by that is you have to pay to have the car certified pre-owned, okay? It's not just, you know, you go grab a sticker and put it on there. There's actually work to be done because you have to meet certain standards for Maserati to sell these vehicles. Now, for an instance, I had a guy just recently, a week ago, buy a Maserati Ghibli used, not from our dealership, and I will not say what dealership. He bought it used, but he did not buy it certified pre-owned. And the reason why is because the dealership did not do the pre-owned inspection because it was going to cost too much, because they knew the car was coming to that inspection time to where things need to be done for maintenance, and you have to pay the $2,000 on top of the maintenance cost, which I think was going to be around $5,000 that the car was going to be to have it pre-owned. So what they did is sold it for $7,000 less, and that person jumped right on it and said, oh my God, this is $7,000 less than the one at another dealership, so I'm going to buy it, even though it doesn't have the pre-owned warranty, whatever. You know, it's not a pre-owned, certified pre-owned vehicle. Well, then he comes in here and now he has to get his third service done, and he has to get other stuff done that is going to cost them that money that the dealership was worried about, which is why they didn't certify the vehicle. So with that said, and hearing that horror story, my first thing of advice to you is, if you buy used Maserati, there's reason why they're sold at certain prices, okay? There's reason why Maserati has certain inspections, which I'll go over that in a minute with you. And there's a reason why that certified pre-owned sticker is important, because everybody worries about maintenance with these vehicles. Trust me, I always see it in my inboxes. Any kind of video I make about the maintenance, everybody's all over it. If you're worried about maintenance, don't buy a car that you're not covered with, all right? All right, so you're wondering, what are the benefits of having that warranty? Well, one of them I just explained. It is actually up to service and the service maintenance. So any kind of maintenance that needs to be done is up to date, okay? So you have that done. You have a 120-point inspection from a Maserati technician, so not just anybody is checking out these cars. The big one is you have up to 6 years unlimited mile warranty, okay? So we normally have 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, okay? Then you add another 2 years on top of that, plus unlimited miles, okay? Unlimited miles for these cars. So in 2 years, on that extra 2 years or whatever, you know, amount of time is left, you get an extra unlimited miles. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, it's just, that's hard to beat for a kind of warranty for these kind of cars. You also get the limited factory CPO warranty coverage, and you get roadside assistance for 24-hour support. So, I mean, even if you do have a problem, you know that you're going to be taken care of as far as being your roadside assistance, and then you have unlimited miles under your warranty, so you're gonna get things taken care of right off the bat. So you're probably wondering, why would they even sell that Maserati at the dealership without that warranty? Well, we told you that it had a lot of work to be done, so they chose not to certify it. They still sold it, which is completely legal, completely fine, but in order for it to get certified through Maserati, it has to go through eligibility. And Maserati normally only takes vehicles within the 4-year warranty period and the 50,000 miles. So if it's above, and which you won't see too many cars right now that are above 4 years old, so if it's 5 years old and it has more than 50,000 miles, Maserati will not take that vehicle, okay? They also check to see the parts history and the service history to make sure that it's been serviced properly. The parts have been ordered through our service, you know, through Maserati service, and they can track everything as far as the maintenance that has been done on it, so they can guarantee and stand behind it. That's why warranty stuff is very important. If you're buying aftermarket parts and replacing your factory parts, you have to make sure that that stuff is reversible, because it is tracked through Maserati on what has been done to the car and what is not there and up to code, because they can't stand by something that they don't make. Now, just in case you guys were curious on the inside and you wanted to come and stop by the dealership to see it, I'll show you the inside. has a cream interior, which I just made a video about cream interior that might turn you guys off. So if you like cream interior, don't watch that video. You also have the dark wood trim as well. You kind of see it's very nice as far as the quality goes. Because it's part of that inspection, they're not going to sell you something that's garbage. But this is on the silver SQ4 2015 model. So I just wanted to do a quick look at that. Let's go look at the 17. 17 also has the wood trim, glossy vinyl wood trim. Has it also on the steering wheel, which is a nice touch. Then you have your brown seats there. And this is the 2017 S model. So you see, like I said, everything's pretty clean, pretty done up, because we're not gonna sell you something that's gonna be trash, because it has to go through the inspection in order to be sold as a used Maserati. It's a quality control thing, you know. If your brand is attached to something, you don't want someone selling, a dealership or just anyone selling anything that makes the brand look bad. Because when you put this out here and say, this is what Maserati has to offer, they want to show the best of what they have to offer, even if it's used, it doesn't matter. So we've talked a lot about that warranty, but let's talk about what's included in it. So it's pretty much the 2 years beyond new car. Okay, with that, you're getting components like the engine, transmission, differential, the drive shaft, the suspension, the steering, the brake system, cooling system, you got fuel system, electrical components, and the climate control system. So there's exceptional coverage in this thing to where, you know, I mean, these are things that you'd be worried about the most failing on you on a used car. So Maserati is going to take care of that under warranty for that additional 2 years. So with this being a 17, it's from the manufacturer date. Okay, so it may be a 17 model. If it's built in 2016, that's what it's gonna go off of. So if you check inside the door jamb, which we'll do right now just to kind of give you an idea, it'll be 4 years plus 2 more years, so 6 total years from the date of 7/16. So July 2016 is when you'll have your manufacturer date start. So 4 years to that, your 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, okay, you're at 2020, and then 2 more years to that. So 2022 in July is when your warranty will be out of date. So you're probably wondering what the inspection is like too. We say 120 point inspection. Obviously, you know, you're kind of wondering, well, what does that include exactly? So the 120 point test regimen that follows is normally the engine and powertrain performance. They check that. They check the smoothness of it. They check the dynamic and static road tests. And see how well it drives, you know, the chassis, the suspension. They check the brakes, that's a big one. They check the wheels and tires as well, the condition of that. They also check the electrical steering system, the electrical system, the airbag and safety equipment, paint quality, exterior, the body, the glass. I mean, they check the upholstery, which I showed you in the interior. They check the scheduled maintenance, which I told you about as well. So nothing really is untouched. And when I say electrical steering, I didn't mean that. If you buy a used 2018, obviously you'll be able to check the electric steering because of the fact that electric steering only came on 2018s. These 2 cars, because they are before 2018, have the hydraulic steering. So that's nothing you have to worry about. I meant electrical, not electrical steering. But either way, those are all the things that get checked that get this sticker here. Like I said, that is not to be taken lightly. If you see that, this car has gone through a lot to get here, money wise and inspection wise. So definitely do not take that with a grain of salt. That is serious. And with the roadside assistance, like I said, you get 24-hour support for roadside assistance 365 days a year. So every day of the year you get it. It gets complimentary service like towing, battery jump starts. You got your flat tire change when the vehicle is equipped with a spare tire. So you have to have a spare tire in order to have your tire change. You get fuel delivery also up to 2 gallons, and you get lockout service with a rental car allowance. So that's pretty good to send you, you know, like on your way with a peace of mind that you get all these things. But speaking of roadside, let's go for a little test drive because you guys gotta drive, right? It's gotta perform. So let's go make sure it does that. Using the GoPro, as you can see, there are no lights on the dash there, on the speedometer, so you know everything checks out. So you see that it works just fine, and you're gonna see or hear that it sounds just fine and performs just fine as well. So that's been your buyer's guide, guys. Hopefully you understand more how important this is. I gave you a real life experience on why it's important to have these cars certified when you do buy them. It kind of gives you the chance to know what's going on with your car, because buying used cars can be very, very, very nerve-wracking, and buying used foreign Italian exotics can be even worse because everybody worries about the maintenance. But the biggest thing to take from this is buy a pre-owned, and the 2 years unlimited mile warranty is just crazy. Now, I have made videos in the past on beware of the 2014, 2015 Ghiblies, okay? If you want to check those out, there's just a big difference between then and there. I mean, you can just even look right off the back here, a big difference. And then if you get into 2018, there's just a different car, a more refined car. Now, since this has been under warranty inspection, this is a great car, but it's just a different experience for Maserati compared to what's new. So don't look at a new Maserati and expect the same out of the 2015s, 2014s, 2016s, etc. Okay? But if you were to get a car like this, now you kind of know what to expect. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it a like, get it up in the rankings, because I need to let everybody else see this because you guys always ask me the questions. So here's the video dedicated to it. Also comment down below if you're surprised at any of these warranty facts, or if you have any kind of issues or questions that you want to know about the Certified Pre-Owned program. With that said, you guys subscribe for more Maserati Alfa Romeo content. This has been Ron's Rides at Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.